You know what I mean? Like, oh, not again.
This is why I don't understand like young people in their slang because it changes so fast. But then I'll watch something and they'll be like, oh, tight shit. And I'm just like, why can't it just be one or the other? Why can't it be tight or just shit? But tight shit or type shit. Have you heard that?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is type shit? Like, you have youngins, so you get to grow into
and they're
this
like
generation
in the peak of that too because they're teenagers.
Right, but type shit? Like, what do you mean? What type of shit? Oh, it's type shit. That doesn't make sense to me.
That's like the whole is giving thing. Like, they don't even finish the sentence. It's giving.
It's
what
giving
the fuck
what?
is it giving?
It's giving.
You
What?
have to finish that.
No, there's so
They
many
don't.
people that don't.
Yeah, it's because they're dumb. It's giving dumb. Okay? It's
But
giving stupid.
This is the thing. They all accept it, and I don't, and I feel old. I feel like now I'm really disconnecting because I won't accept it anymore. Like, I work with some youngins.
You're not
and they'll-
skibbity with it?
Whoa. First of all, don't ever do that again.
I never will.
Second of all, money, you not accepting it does not make you old. You are already old. Without that.
I thought that's what got me there. But it's one of those things where it's like, I work with some youngins and they'll say it and I'm just like, finish the sentence.
Yeah.
Like, just finish it.
Yeah.
I know where you're going,
Mm-hmm.
but I need the last three words. I need you to just complete that for me, please. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I know I can read between the lines. I can decipher. I don't want to need to have to. I need you to just say, oh, that's tight shit because I bubble. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's the age difference, but I understand that, like, that's tight shit. Like,
But no, but I get it.
that's dope as fuck.
But that's what I'm saying.
Tight shit.
Tight, but there's tight, there's type,
See, I don't
Yeah.
understand that.
and
one.
I don't. That's
It's
tight.
Yeah.
I feel like my generation helped influence that word. Oh, that's tight. Tight.
But usually
You know?
type shit is at the end of describing what it was, though.
But what's type? Like, type means
So,
it's a
hold on.
type of shit.
Use it in a sentence. So,
Look at us here trying to decipher.
When
no,
I
Like we're archaeologists from the future trying
I
to-
know how it's used, but like you're saying it as if it's only used those two words by themselves, type shit. Like,
sometimes it is.
but there's usually
it's-
a whole sentence right before
Right.
it.
So this
and
is
it may not have the full descriptive words, but they will paint a picture.
Right,
with
let
the
me paint it for
sentence,
you.
right?
Let me
And
paint it for
then
you.
they'll end it with type shit, and it's just like, yeah, exactly.
Let me
I
paint it
feel
for
you.
you.
I feel you.
This morning, I woke up with a rumble. Just had a lot of sour cream last night. Went to the bathroom. Bam, it came out. Your response, type shit. Yeah, you go for it. Tell me what you think. You know what I'm
That
saying?
means like they feel you. They understand. They've been there.
Type though, like
So it's kind of a bit like
It's
saying
almost like
same.
they finished the sentence for you.
Same. In there, same. Interesting, because
no, I get it. You're right, and this is where you get to be more connected because you have a generation that's growing up with that, and they're probably feeding that
no,
to you. Oh, it's because
no,
you're
it
younger.
doesn't.
You're not. Shut up. Shut up.
Case is mad as fuck.
I'm not mad. I'm just trying to learn.
He's pissed off by the whole thing. He's like, it's not tight shit. It's not type shit. It's like, oh, that's interesting.
What do you got over there?
But you know, it's the
you-
same thing we talked about.
Googled
Okay.
it? Did
Of
you
course I Googled it. What does
chat
an old
GPT
guy do?
it?
Chat
Oh, I
GPT
thought you were
did.
gonna chat GPT.
I
it.
would chat GPT it, but I'm not sure if chat GPT would give me a real answer or bullshit
Oh,
answer.
he went to the old school.
I think it might be sus
Not
in
trusting-
this
Sus?
regard. It might be
Oh.
sus.
Little
So anyway,
sus.
I went to Reddit because I looked it up and it says, what the hell does type shit slang mean? It says type shit, quote unquote, originates from type of shit. Pretty much in conversation equates to I feel you, I hear you.
Thank you. Oh, I called
When
it.
someone responds to what a person is saying with it.
And for the record,
I'm so hungover.
my
type
kids
shit.
don't ever say that. They're teenagers, but they will not curse in my home. So what they do at school
Type
and without
shit.
me around, not my
Oh,
problem.
see, that's good.
But-
You taught him well.
Me, on the other hand.
Oh my God, mom's a sailor. She's like, all right, ladies, you guys. We're going to hunker down with some shit. And
Maybe.
blah, blah, blah.
I don't curse at them,
Right,
but they are
right.
there when I curse. They know that.
Yeah. No,
I don't
and
hold back.
I think that's that different subject, but that says a lot. Because I watched a video the other day, and it was a kid in a Halloween costume, because this is the time of year, and he's like, I'm dressed like a DICK, ma, and his grandmother and mother, everyone's laughing, and he does look like a DICK, but I'm like, how is he allowing me to talk like that around his parents? Like, it took me into my mid-20s to say a curse word around my mom.
Did he spell it or say it?
He was saying it. He was screaming out, and he was adding other.
So you just cursed a minute ago, but why'd you spell out that word in this moment?
Because I feel like that one was going to get us in
about?
trouble. Like, but he was like, well, the thing is, he was adding other curse words too. You know what I'm saying?
I know the thing you're talking about.
You seen that video? Yeah.
He looked like a penis.
Yes. Yeah, but I was just
have
like,
not seen that,
but it was the fact that like they were all laughing, but I'm like, is anyone not going to address the elephant in the room that your kid is talking like that?
I think in certain occasions, it's allowable. When your son, in fact, does look like a DICK in that Halloween costume, and he's calling it out, and you all know it's true, you just laugh at the reality. You got a reality, because, you know, in this sense, it is just a word. The only reason that word has power is because we give it power.
True
it's
that,
the
homie.
other words he was saying too. He was like, F mom, blah blah blah, and then I look like it was.
In that moment, I feel like because he looked like a DICK.
Yeah, I would have.
You were just letting
You
me
let
know?
him express himself.
You know why they let it go? Because they knew they were gonna go viral.
Oh.
They were like, they were gonna capitalize on it. He probably got smacked the F up afterwards. They're like, take that off. I'm gonna show you. You don't think so? No. I don't know. I was great. I was raised like your kids are. Like, they probably say it outside of you, but never in front. I mean, it took forever.
Oh, I've caught when they thought that I was nowhere near. I go outside to say, "Oh, it's time to come inside." This, that, and the other. I walk around the corner. They don't know I'm coming, and I hear. I said, "Fuck you doing?"
I can probably say honestly that my grandparents have probably heard me cuss under like 20 times each, because even them, it's a different level. It took me a while to get to my mother. The fact that I would do it in front of my grandfather or grandmother, I don't even know if I really did. It may have slipped a couple times, but it was one of those things where like, they're the matriarchs. I'm not doing that.
Sure.
But that was our dynamic. Like, we just didn't get there. Now, you know, do I do it in front of my daughter, niece, nephew? Yeah, occasion. Not on purpose, but exactly like you. I don't do it to them.
Yes, exactly.
It's all situational.
Yeah, it's not part of your everyday vocabulary and just normal.
1,000% part of my everyday vocabulary.
That's why
like
I'm
I
looking
said, it's
at you.
not at them.
I'm pointing.
It's not at them.
It's about other people.
It's about other people.
I get upset when I'm in the car. I get upset when I'm driving.
I got that from a few podcasts ago when we talked about drivers.
Sometimes my dog will piss me off.
Yeah, if your nip's not slipping,
so
she's like, if my nip's not slipping, I'm cursing them out.
This started. We kind of started off, and you were talking about the new, the slang, today's slang, the words.
I'm old.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You are old. I work around lots of youths.
Youngsters.
Youths that are of age too. So like, no.
Wait, what?
What do you mean
Rephrase that. What do you mean?
They're not young teenagers with parents around. You know what I mean? Like, so they're gonna speak more freely, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about them cursing. I'm just talking about the language they use.
Okay.
Got you.
And hearing some of the words and things like that,
okay.
Which isn't too crazy because we are at work, so they have to actually speak normal, adult. Mm-hmm. Like everybody can understand you language. You know what I'm saying? But I do find it funny. So I was just today talking to I use skibbity. And I'll say things, and I'm like, God, I'm just that old guy who thinks he's funny and hip. At work, I'm just this old fucker. They're like, here comes Stace.
I'm gonna be honest.
Can you give me the definition of skibbity?
I couldn't.
Oh.
Before he does, I'm gonna be honest. I just got embarrassed for you.
Oh.
Like I wasn't even there. The fact that you just said I use skibbity at work, I instantly was like.
But I use it ironically.
Let us all down.
I use it ironically. I don't use it like I think I'm using it right, or I think I'm hip with the kids.
Right.
I'm hip with the kids. I'm gonna use your cool slang.
But that's the thing. I picture you like walking away, like, yeah, I got him.
I do it. It's all ironically.
All right, fine.
At least I think so. But let's find out the definition of skibbity. Have you ever heard that yet?
I don't think that's a real word.
I mean, I thought that was like.
I was like, I'm skibbity doobity.
What the fuck?
So Tony Baker always says skibbity paps when he's referring to cats like
it's like some Mary
tagging
Poppins
each
type
other,
shit.
but it's like skibbity, skip, moving along like extra. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of intrigued, but I'm still embarrassed for him.
Yeah,
I am still embarrassed for him. And I'm sorry. You have to deal with him on a regular basis.
Yeah, skibbity. It's a word usually used to start a convo, especially a convo filled with brain rot.
Like I said.
It's person one, skibbity. Person two, don't worry, my bruh. I'll get you out of Ohio with my 1-2 buckle my shoe type riz while we bust it down sexual style. Person one, kill yourself.
What?
That's from Urban Dictionary.
What? That was their definition?
Let's go to NBC Chicago and see what because they did a whole report on that word. What does skibbity mean? What to know about Gen Alpha slang as kids return to school. This is Alpha, not even Z. We've gone beyond Z. We're to Alpha now. Blobbity blah blah blah. TikTok kitchen table Rizzler.
That was super
skibbity.
helpful.
It's like skippity, but it has no inherent meaning. It can be used as a wacky adjective to mean cool, bad, or dumb, depending on the context.
So you just walk in and say only that word.
Cool.
Great context.
Or dumb.
Skibbity. Skibbity over there. You know that? Skibbity. She's all, I don't know. Is that an anger face? What is that?
Skibbity.
Why don't you figure it out since you got all the fucking definitions?
ChatGPT. What does that mean?
What does that face mean? Skibbity.
But the whole slang thing. It's it's an appreciation of language, how it evolves and the fun slang. I'm gonna play this because you may have seen this going around. Hopefully I get a good one because I'm not sure because I didn't actually test it. But we're going to watch this video, okay? It's going to go on.
How long is it?
Shh.
Okay,
God damn it.
Oh.
Hold on, start over.
Be sure to sound hip in the 90s.
In the 90s.
Yo, a greeting.
Yo, Curb, what's up?
Clutch the pearls, said in amazement or disbelief.
Well, you know he's married. Clutch the pearls.
But
Fucking way.
in the 80s, it was just wasted.
I don't know how many I had, but boy, did I get bucked. I sure felt it the next morning. That was
I never
really
said
the
that
worst
word.
thing I'd ever done.
I hope you didn't drive home.
No way.
MacGyver, as in the TV show where the impossible is often accomplished.
I can't believe you got off that speeding ticket. What a MacGyver.
Norville, secretly undermine.
I can't believe she stole your job. You've really been Norville.
Norville.
Black & Decker, or a real tough assignment. You get the analogy, right?
This job is a real grind. It's just a Black & Decker.
Some phrases may be around forever.
Well, look, I gotta run. Peace.
Bye, Tom.
One last word for words of the 90s. You got to remember that hip slang changes rather quickly, so if you want to use any of these phrases, you better use them in a hurry. I mean, think of Bart Simpson. Cowabunga is dreadfully out of date, horribly out of style, and you don't want to appear bizotic. Well, here are some other phrases.
The funny thing is that those aren't even kids in this video.
Those are grown
Those are all grown-ass adults at work.
So the only thing, I think the only thing that was like factual was the fact that slang changes so fast.
That's what I'm saying.
And
That's
it's
why I pulled that out. Yeah.
That was 90s slang?
Yeah.
Wow. Now see, I might say MacGyver.
Yeah.
But I was like,
MacGyver.
he MacGyvered that shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Nobody in our, like, I wouldn't even say our, but nobody is going to understand that that's at a younger.
You have to, I said it I swear I said it 2 weeks ago, and out of the 4 people that were around, one of them got it because he's older than I am. And he was like, yep.
That's what I'm saying.
And all the kids are like,
they're all the young ones are like, MacGyver.
Right. They're like, what
Who's
does that
MacGyver?
mean?
And they're walking around like, Gary said we had to MacGyver this. Who's MacGyver? What department does he work in?
Exactly. Who is MacGyver?
Pardon me, money. But
like, who is
yeah.
MacGyver though?
Yeah. The whole point is it changes quickly. Like I remember
Slang does.
like hella. Hella. I remember the first.
That hasn't gone away.
It hasn't gone away, but there's a point in time. This is what I was talking about today. There's a point. No, some things stay because like we still say peace.
Right.
There are certain things in there that we might. Yo, hey, yo, what up? But some words will work their way into adult language because the adults hear it so much.
Yeah.
Like I remember the first time my mom said hella. We're just in the car, all of us, and she's driving. Like that's like hella far away. We're gone.
That's a game changer right there.
She just said hello. My mom's like, I'm cool as fuck.
You know what? I'm so glad you said that because the youngin over here who always gives us crap, I wanted to let her know that hella is dating yourself.
Yeah.
You're showing your age when you say hella. And we know you say hella a lot. But it's okay because we're older, so we get it. But if you're around your kids and say hella, oh, I know they judging you. They're like, oh,
well,
Mom.
they don't say it, but like,
I remember.
no, it's really like a current word still.
Now?
Yes.
I don't hear anybody saying hella but you.
I think it's a West Coast thing though, because I didn't hear it at all.
She's all
when
got
I
West
lived-
Coast, East Coast now.
No, seriously, because when I was over on the like Midwest, whatever you fucking call it, East, whatever the fuck that is, you don't hear it
Equator.
at all over there.
Sure.
But then you come back and you hear it all the time over here.
Okay.
That's how slang is crazy, man. It's crazy.
I was at work and we're all in kind of this little break area. And we're talking about music. I don't know what it was. And I said something about, or maybe it was food. And I just said, well, that's not really my jam. And then this woman, she was like, yeah, it's not really my jam either. But her son was there. And her son was like, jam? and she's black. And she was like, yeah, when I'm at work, I talk white. And I was like, wait a minute. When the fuck did jam become white talk? Because that shit comes from black slang. And I'm like, God damn.
No.
How do you even prove it comes
That's
from
my
black
jam.
slang?
It's a total fucking white girl thing to say.
How do you
white
prove
girl
it comes
thing.
from black slang?
Because white people
It's
take
like-
everything from black people.
It's very Karen like.
Everything.
They took
Without black people, white people ain't cool as nothing.
But
We're
like,
just, we ain't got no fucking soul. You know?
but like the way that it said was definitely taken and ruined by mainly
That's my-
white girls.
No.
That's my jam.
Yeah, but it just shows how language changes.
Yes.
But also, I'm older, right? And it's her son, who is a Gen Z Alpha kid,
True.
who made fun of the old slang.
That's my
funny.
jam.
The only time I've ever heard that is
Let's
like
get together and jam
very-
tonight.
is very Karen like chicks.
Right?
That's the only time I've ever heard people use that.
That's my jam. Did you like cross your arms and everything?
No.
Sorry, that is good stuff.
I don't
man.
think I ever heard a black person. Usually they're like,
It says
that's
this.
my shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's related to musicians, jazz back in the old days. What are those things
That's
called?
different. They have an instrument in front of them and they're on stage like, oh, that's my literal
Yeah.
jam.
Yeah.
You are just out and about casually shopping at a Walmart like, that's my jam. That's just you guys did take that. I'm gonna say that's yours. For all black people, I'm just gonna say, you know what? That is yours.
Okay, the term jamming is thought to have originated in the 1920s jazz scene. It was used to describe late night get-togethers of black and white jazz musicians who played together in an informal
bands,
setting.
yeah.
The term jamming was first used to
Jamming.
describe Bing Crosby's attendance at these events.
Yeah, but
Bing Crosby, how does he get his name tossed
jamming
into that
and
mix?
that's my jam are two separate things. Like,
Right?
Jam session. No,
yes,
it all comes
jam,
together.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It
It's very
says it right
separate.
there on the
But-
internet.
No. Shh. In the real world, like having a jam session. All right. So a couple of friends and myself, we would have jam sessions, right?
Right.
I was the only white person there, okay?
Right. You're like, I'm gonna steal this shit when it's over.
No, but like that's what
Yeah.
we would call it. Was we're gonna
jam
have
session.
a jam session.
Okay,
Drummer, guitars, this, that, and the other. But the only time I've ever heard somebody say that's my jam has been a middle-aged white woman.
Well, I guess
I guess
maybe that is.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's like it's converted into that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because sadly, as soon as Butter said that, my Rolodex of memories just instantly, it's probably making it up, but I just see a white woman be like,
Oh, that's
my
and it's not even necessarily about music though.
oh, sure.
It's about things
That's
that they
true.
like. Oh, that's your jam?
Right. It's now mine.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it could be about just something that you like in general,
Okay.
not even necessarily music related.
Question for both of you guys. Okay, what are some slang that you use, but you know it's also outdated? You're just holding on to it.
That's my jam.
I can't stand you. Oh my god.
Apparently, it's not even cool because it didn't come from black people. Fuck. It's just straight mayonnaise. Boring.
It's funny because I asked a question. I'm trying to think at the same time. Like, what do I have that I know that no one's using still? Or I'll just come back to something. Sometimes I'll be like, that's fresh.
Oh, fresh.
Nobody uses that anymore. That's fresh.
I don't hear that ever. Right.
Right? But the thing is, when I use that,
Swass.
no one responds the way I hope they do. Because in some cases, I want to I want to say stuff so that the younger people are like, what? Like, what? I'm like, that's fresh. They're just like, okay. They're not like, what? They're just like,
Because it's
they're
not
accepting it.
so out there that they don't understand it. Like they don't have to ask you what does that
fresh?
mean. But they don't have to ask what it means. Like it's very
true.
self-explanatory, right?
I think it's limited to like shoes now. So that's the other thing. Slang used to be like, I can say fresh for everything.
Or
But then
that's clean. right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then now it gets limited to a certain thing. Like, so fresh and so clean. All of a sudden, everything was clean. But then it started being like, oh, those shoes are clean. And now you're like,
That's
know what I mean?
what I think of when somebody says that's clean.
exactly.
Oh, yep. You're talking
See
about my
that?
shoes.
See that? So
Yes,
the
they
slang,
are.
It's almost like it had this huge definition and then got narrowed down to one specific thing. So now fresh, like I think now when people think fresh, they used to be like, oh man, he looks fresh. And now you can't say like, oh, he looks fresh. They be like, oh, he looks good or he looks clean. And it now
What's
fresh
the
would be like,
equivalent now?
he's got nice socks. I don't know.
Oh.
Like I don't know. Because I'm not hip.
Oh,
Not
okay.
hip.
Oh, no, you're not. It's fine.
I'm not hip. So I don't
Google it.
I don't know
Fresh.
what fresh
Okay.
means
What's
anymore.
equivalent to
Oh,
fresh?
God, I
You
really
gotta
want to figure
remember,
this out myself.
There was a whole prince
know.
that was fresh. So that means everything about him was fresh.
Type shit. That's right.
And now he's not fresh anymore, but what is fresh?
I'm gonna laugh my ass off of that. That's what's possible. I don't know. I can't think of anything that where somebody, of
The bee's
younger-
knees.
So he watches
You
the
still
show.
use that?
I'm gonna call him
Never.
out though. He watches
But
the show.
that's the question. What do
I
you
know.
use now?
Pretty much my everyday speech.
Oh, good. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Keep going.
You
Keep
said the
talking.
bees.
I'm
knees?
trying to think though.
I say cool beans still. Cool beans.
Oh,
Mostly
Oh,
through
you know
text,
what?
though. I think it's more impactful. through
I-
text.
mighty white of you. Just saying.
Actually, that comes from
I bet it
African
does.
American diaspora from
I can't stand you, dude. Oh my god. The only people I've ever heard say that are
Cool
white.
Beans.
That's
You're
like-
the bee's knees.
Cool beans, you're the bees.
all the typical white things that happen, like saying knock
Oh, come
knock
on, dude.
as you knock. Knock knock.
You don't need to say it. You don't need to say it.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
Equivalence to fresh. And I can't believe I couldn't figure this out. Fire.
No.
Oh, that's fire. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
You got it. Again, you said it's
sorry,
going to be situational, right?
Sorry.
That's fire could be like, oh, this drink's fire. This food's fire.
True. Okay.
Outfit's
Food.
fire.
Seafood and outfit. Okay, I'm with you.
But drip. That
that's
brings
the
it in
one.
more to clothing,
Yeah.
right?
So I
That's
can't be
one I
around
haven't
like,
used.
oh man.
I say fire. I'll say that a lot. But
can I go
drip,
up to
I've
someone
never
and be like,
used.
man, that outfit's moist?
oh, gross. Why did you just make that so gross? That word is just not appealing.
You're pure moisture right now.
Gross.
Give him the Riz afterwards.
What?
No, that's Riz.
That's not Riz?
I'm not sure.
I'm
Is that-
1,000% positive it's not.
Pure moisture. That's pure moisture. No.
I dare you. Oh,
You know, I'm
man.
going to put the sound effects at that
all, the,
bong from that homeboy. You know?
all these,
Where
all
who
these
starts
things that we say we're gonna go try in like bars and stuff, right? And we never do it.
Do what? Try what?
The baby birds.
Oh, yeah.
What was the other thing recently where the fucking you're like spinning the imaginary ring and shit, that thing. I want him to just go and use horrible versions of current slangs. Like,
Ooh,
you know, that's super moist.
that's
like,
moist.
and just to
Just
see.
hit him with that Riz.
I'm so curious if they'll respond the way I am right now.
Gosh, that's straight moisture right there.
Stop.
So moist.
It's giving me shivers.
Like,
It's working.
In not a good way.
okay.
damn, girl, you are damp. No?
Yeah.
No.
I'll work on it.
Okay.
I just, but some of it makes me think, okay, where the F did drip come from? Who was like one day, because you know how it starts. It's one guy with one guy, and he said, wow, I like your drip. Think about that.
All right.
How does that start? Your drip?
Okay, let's speculate.
It started in prison.
Okay.
In
Okay.
prison.
We're speculating.
Speculate.
My speculation was they was high as fuck.
Hold on.
It's the same as
How
sagging.
in prison?
It's the
Drip.
same as sagging.
Drip. Okay, dripping. Because drip.
In prison. Still prison.
Okay.
So you know where I'm going.
I do know where you're going now.
My God.
Sagging started in prison,
Okay.
but the young took it as like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, that is a signal for booty. But you guys think this is cool on the outside, but if you hear about the origins of sagging, connect the dots. That was a signal that says your booty was open for business.
That's
so you're
connected,
now,
motherfucker.
so you're now on the streets like, this is cool. And this will only be this because I'm old. I don't give a shit.
Oh.
Sagging was never cool to me. I never sagged. Why would you have your butt hanging out? Like, why is that an advertisement of coolness?
When you think about it that way, that is wild. Like,
But
why
not
would
only
you
about that.
want it to just be readily
Why
available?
exactly? And when you think about the fact that it originated from prison.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I was on my little tour of Renton. I was walking, and there was a dude sagging hard. And you know when your pants are like that, you can't walk right.
No.
It creates a certain walk, and so I started walking
Horrible
like
one, yeah.
because I'm a walk impersonator.
You have way too
so-
much cheeks to be out there sagging. I hope you weren't sagging, dude.
I can't. It's always gonna. It won't go below. It's like it's too wide.
I think
you know
we
what
need
I'm
to
saying?
style cakes one day and just go out on the town.
If his pants were
do you
below
mean?
his butt, he'd be like a size 24.
But I was just watching him walk. I was like,
Yeah.
you're not even walking.
No,
normal.
they're waddling.
And that's gonna have an impact on like your everyday fucking gait, and that's not gonna be good for you in the future.
God, you said it over. You said it. Your everyday fucking gait.
You know what I mean? Like when you're walking like that for 8 hours a day, it's gonna
Yeah.
carry over.
Yeah.
It's a thing called specific adaptations to impose demands.
Okay.
Okay, and that's
Ooh,
gonna
shit, he hit us up. Bro. Say that, hold on.
that's gonna impact
For
your
our-
hips.
for our
Really
edi-
hurting,
For our
guys.
edification, can you please say that again?
Specific adaptations to impose demands. The said principle.
That was adult right
All right.
there. I like
Where's
that.
your speculation from where drip came from?
Where drip came? I really don't know where that came from.
Just give us a speculation. Make it up in your head. Even bullshit. Drip.
Why'd you pop the piece?
It's maybe carrying on from the whole term, like that's icy. That's
Okay.
Can I jump in?
ice.
Because I
Cold, because
remember
icy is cold. Cold is kind of cool, and cool is fresh. Fresh is it's all coming
Like
together now.
it's so like because people used to say that's hot. Then it was icy. You put
Damn,
those
he's
together,
cold.
then it's gonna drip because it's
a
fucking
cold
melting.
motherfucker.
in
what
shit.
was
right now.
what was Eminem's artist name? Obi Trice. He had a song that was about drip, and it was about a STD.
Ew.
Again, a lot of people use terms not knowing where they originate. Now, I'm not saying
Yeah.
that's where it originated, but when I hear the term
Whoa.
drip,
What kind of
I think of-
STD was he talking about?
I don't know because
I
I didn't
didn't
have
listen
it.
to
I didn't
Obi.
have it, but
Probably got
There's,
it.
I
Yeah.
think maybe one song of his, and I can't even tell you the name.
I know we don't give Obi Trice enough credit.
Could have just
He
been
only
a
had, like, 2
feature,
songs.
actually. When I think
It
about
could have been. I don't even think it was his album or anything. But anyways, it was Eminem's Obi Trice. A song called Drip or around that title or something like that. So when I heard that and they started using that as a term, I was like, this is not what they think it is. But that's the only I just don't know how that converted to like, oh, that's cool. You got that drip.
Especially, yeah, because it's
You know,
definitely meant to be a
I
compliment.
looked it up. I asked ChatGPT, and I have its answer. Whether or not it's the legit answer,
What's
I
it
don't
say?
know. But I was trying to figure out. Like, I felt like I was on track with something.
You
But
lost
since
it.
I lost it since I didn't blurt it out first. That's why I
Then
always.
why did you ask us?
Because I
You
should just blurt it out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I'm trying to like
Yeah,
let
that's in
you
your
guys
moment.
talk more. You know what I'm saying? And not
that is
and
nice,
not
though.
dominate the conversation.
We do appreciate that because you are
I'm
known.
trying to let you because you have to be
You see,
let. apparently.
and now we know
my
the real
God.
reason why he lets us because he can't remember shit.
Okay.
All right,
It
let's
was
see what it says.
it's definitely.
Oh shit! I think we might have been onto something according to
Oh,
ChatGPT. Let's see. I'm also gonna look it up on Urban Dictionary, but let's try
Let's do it.
this. The term drip as slang for style or fashion originates from hip hop culture and African American vernacular English, AAVE. Drip originally referred to expensive, flashy, or stylish clothing and accessories, particularly jewelry, right? Like diamonds, ice. That drips or shines, similar to how water might drip.
Look at butter.
The concept took off in the 2010s. It was popularized by various hip hop artists who used drip to describe their luxurious style. Songs like "Drip Too Hard" by Lil Baby and
I
"Gunna
love that
and
song.
Gunna
I
and
love
Migos."
that song, man.
Never heard it.
Too hot.
Frequent use of the term helped bring it into the mainstream. Okay, so I think I think that's probably accurate. It feels accurate to me, and I think we got there. And that
The fact
'cause
that
you
you
bring it up, ice, drippy, and but diamonds because it's ice, right? You know what I'm saying?
That song is on my workout playlist.
So
that song
icy.
was so
You
another
knew.
good one, but both. That one
Gucci.
is in my it's in my workout playlist. So I get
Which
how
one,
it's
Drip
used.
Too Hard or
Drip
Icy?
Too Hard was, even when Gunna was like considered a rat. I was like, oh, this song was a good song though.
No, that shit's good.
I still don't think it's. I still wonder, like, who was the first? We never get to see who starts stuff because I guarantee you, he was telling everybody, "I started this," and then all of his close friends were probably like, even though they took it from him. It always starts with one person, and then they were,
Like,
that's his slang. That's his slang.
I can
'Cause some-
I
yeah,
can see the
right?
whole situation where the first time it's said, you know
Exactly.
what I mean?
You can see it because there has been cases where an artist starts a slang and everyone knows it's that artist. Oh, you took that from Weezy or you took that from such and such. Jeezy, yeah, you know what I mean? But most of the cases, it's just some homeboy out in Memphis who says something. Everyone's like, ooh, that's interesting. And then they start saying it, and then they start saying it, and next thing you know, it's mainstream. But that one guy is like, that was me.
I started that in junior high school.
Here we
okay.
go. God damn it.
Yeah. I was hanging out with this girl I was dating who will never watch this podcast.
Okay, good.
And I might have been, in the southern parts. And I just happened to, and then, we're hanging out in the bedroom, and it wasn't just me alone.
Okay.
And there's a guy, and I said, "It smells like tuna." Got whacked. But then, 2 weeks later, I'm walking down the fucking hall, and guess what I hear people saying?
Smells like tuna.
Yeah. I was like, I started that shit. I started that shit. Sorry. She's hating me once again.
No, it's the fact that you think you started it.
I know.
That's what the fucking face is for.
But the thing is, he's valid.
I know. Hold on.
He's valid. If you don't hear anyone else say it, you started it.
Let me ask ChatGPT.
It's valid.
The phrase, "it smells like tuna," has its roots in African American vernacular English, AAVE, is connected to black. I'm just kidding. It doesn't say that. I'm kidding. More hate. I'm canceled. Fuck.
It's the fact that that's how we believe it happened, though. It's the same thing we talked about a couple podcasts
And I love
ago.
tuna. That's all I'm saying.
You're not helping. You're not helping.
It makes me think of, man, when you're talking about that, what the fuck? Why can't I think of it? The fucking group where the skit before the song, the blind man, he's walking through the market or whatever. He's like, "Good morning, ladies." He's walking through the fish market. What the fuck song?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Is it R&B?
It's coming. It's coming. Hold on.
It's got to be Two Live Crew, probably. That is funny. That's funny.
Well,
Slang.
while you think about it.
Baby, that's all we need. What the fuck song is that? Why can't I think of the name?
This is Homeboy's karaoke song.
Sing.
2 zigzag, it's smoking that end of weed. Don't.
Why can't I? There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's Homeboy's
Jesus,
song. That's Homeboy's
yeah.
karaoke song. And Mr. Jake from State Farm.
Oh,
Stay far.
that guy. I've never heard him do that song.
Well, I mean, I'm going to bring it back to me
Oh,
because I still have to prove this point.
that's not
I had to ask ChatGPT. I know, very surprising. I had to ask ChatGPT.
All right, what did you say?
ChatGPT I asked very specifically, is "that's my jam"? Is "that's my jam" white people slang or black people in origin? That's not.
Okay.
Again, I don't know if, because ChatGPT does make shit up. It says the phrase "that's my jam" has roots in African American vernacular English. AAVE.
Vernacular. I love that word.
That's the modern phrase for ebonics.
Damn.
And
you
it's
just ruined it.
No, it's true.
Okay.
And is connected to black culture, particularly around music and nightlife. Jam refers to a favorite song or track. So anyway, this says it got popularized in context in the 70s, really, and earlier. So, of course, ChatGPT just affirmed my hypothesis.
That you guys stole it.
Oh,
course.
1,000%.
Yeah.
But the only time I ever heard it in my life was in the last, I think I started hearing it during 2020.
How is that possible?
And it was always middle-aged white women that are very Karen-like. I never heard it before that.
But you're a grown-ass adult, and that's the first time you hear someone say, "that's my jam"?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I've known you for a long time. I feel like I would have influenced some of this already upon you.
I've never heard you say that. And
Well,
okay, let's clarify. You're not the only fucking black person that I'm around, money.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I've always been the token white girl in every fucking scenario I've been in life.
That's not what I'm saying. It's just the fact that you can go into your...
And I've never heard, never in my life have I heard that come out of a black person's mouth.
You're young?
Not saying that it didn't come from that, but I'm saying it's definitely been, what do we call that? Appropriate?
But this is my thing. You're young, but you're not that young to have gone how many barbecues, how many outings without hearing one person yell out, "that's my jam."
You know what? It was probably already ruined, and they stopped saying it because the fucking Karens already took it over.
Because she's already mid-dance.
these bitches ruined it.
And she's
I
like,
don't even want to say it anymore. And I feel you because it sounds so weird.
I see White Chicks.
yeah, oh man.
The movie. I see them yelling that out.
Yes.
I totally see. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if they do, but I could see it being
definitely,
there.
yeah. But White Chicks, they're young-ish in that movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I
What
can
they're
just see,
portraying.
not even a movie, I just see white chicks say it out
And when I
loud.
say middle-aged, I
'Cause-
mean like
But here's the thing.
40s
Yeah.
and
Let's just say
40s to 50s.
it's the 1970s. And you're in your fucking one-piece
Yeah.
filler jumpsuit. I don't know what they wore back then. Whatever Gary got in his closet. Money got in his closet right now. Okay? We know we got it.
True that, true that. Oh my gosh, true that.
And some song comes on. Boom, but the boom. It's got a good bass guitar going on.
Oh, you
That's
gotta
my,
have the bass
that's my
guitar.
jam right
You
there.
gotta have a bass
I can
guitar.
see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
About putting on your jam right now.
But, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
K-Soul.
but that age group, I'm not around that age group ever.
Yeah, because they're the
Right?
old heads. They're older than us. They're
Right.
grandpa.
So
Yeah, it's not even our generation, it's
the
above us.
middle-aged white women take over that saying,
true.
right? By the time I'm old enough to start hearing it and be in those settings, right? So it was at work.
Fair
I've
enough.
only heard it at work from middle-aged white women.
Work?
Yeah. Oh, that's your jam? And they're not talking about music. That's the thing. They're
sure.
not talking about
Anything
music.
you like.
They're about anything you like. Oh, that's your thing. Basically, is what it means.
Oh, Maker's Mark's Butta's jam.
That's,
Mm-hmm.
That's her
that
jam.
makes sense.
That is her
That's
jam.
her jam.
Absolutely.
It fucking
That's
is.
her Welchers. Nice. Interesting.
Here's some fun phrases. The bee's knees we talked about. I looked it up. This is purely white. If you couldn't tell.
1,000%. I'm not sure.
ChatGPT, I was like, could that be
I'm
black
curious
culture? It's
on
like,
how
nah, bruh.
I'm so curious at how
Not-
many of these I say. All right, these knees.
The cat's pajamas.
What the fuck? That's white as hell.
Yeah. The cat's pajamas. It just means cool.
Does it?
Yeah. Oh, that's the cat's pajamas.
Caps.
Oh, that's the cat's pajamas. You know, like at a
What do you
flapper
do with
girl.
your
What are you? Yeah. What are you?
Oh, I don't know.
What are you doing? Why is that? Why is that a thing?
I don't know. They did in the 1920s. I'm shaking something. I don't know. Fucking martini over here.
Why is this?
Oh, that's the cat's pajamas.
Okay.
And this is what I've never heard. The snake's hips.
What?
Snakes.
The snake's
Hips?
hips. I don't even know what that means. Oh, excellence in style. Oh, that's the snake's hips. But snakes don't got hips.
They don't. I mean,
But they're curvy, right? They're
Yeah.
curvy. So, they got that. Oh, that's the snake's hips. So next time I see a curvy lady, that's the snake's hips.
Now I can see it. Now I can see it.
But it's got the snake's hips.
Yeah, she got them snakes too. I feel like you have to
That's
say
my
that
jam.
slow, though. You have to say that slow. She got the snake.
She's got the snake's hips.
okay.
You gotta at the end of that. And then your friends look at you like, "You're right."
We should go out and catcall women with all these old ass
I'm
things.
gonna say
We
no.
should.
I mean,
Girl, you
what?
got the snake's hips.
We
We'll let
can't-
Cakes do it.
Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
the rest of us don't need to get in trouble.
I was gonna say Money will get arrested.
Facts.
Yeah. Not
You
in Portland.
still get away with stuff
Not
that
in
I can't get
Portland.
away with. We can be
Not
side
in
by
Portland.
side. Side by side. You can say, she got the snake's hips. And I'd be like, she got the snake's hips. Next thing you know, they're like, whoop, whoop.
You could be side by side. You'll say she got the snake's hips. He don't say shit,
Right?
and they will whoop,
And like,
whoop on
I
his
heard
ass.
him say, I'm like, it was him.
Like,
It was him.
man.
He's like, no, I said she got the bee's knees.
Wow.
Society.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
Alrighty. Well, hey, that's our exploration of slang.
Interesting.
Hey, bring back the bee's knees, please.
No,
The bee's
don't bring it back.
Gotta say the bee's knees.
I don't know that
and,
it
and
was
do
it
this.
ever really a thing.
Yeah, in the 20s.
Oh,
Yeah, the bee's knees. You gotta
Can
say it
you
with this
find-
this
can you find a
1920s
video of
accent
that?
with the bee's knees.
Look at her singing them with
Oh.
the 1920
Oh,
singing.
my.
Because I think of like swing dancing because they used to throw out their
Yeah.
legs. Bap, bap, squat, bap, and then bap, bap. and then swoop, bop, and then bop, bop, and then swoop, bop, and then bop, bop. I can keep going. I was
You
waiting for you to
shouldn't,
tell me
though.
to stop, but
Yeah, you should stop. There it is.
yeah. The beasties. All right, I'm gonna check to make sure we're recording.